This is Bullseye's coat. First we take leather that's been embossed in a sort of crocodile pattern, and it's been painted, and I cut out some of the pieces in that, and the sculptors have enhanced the crocodile pattern, brought it up a little bit in height, actually 2 times, one sort of medium and one high, that we can put in various parts of the coat to make it really pop on screen. We actually had a real alligator skin that we borrowed from somebody, and then a sculptor actually sculpted these pieces about a rectangle shape, big enough for our pattern pieces, and then it went to the mold makers. They made a mold and then they injected it with latex, so it's latex on fabric.
In terms of cost, it's much easier, funnily enough, to sculpt a coat rather than to buy original alligator skins and make them into a coat. The other thing, that alligator skin doesn't move very well, and you know, it's heavy, it's a heavy skin. So by modeling the coat, sculpting the coat in clay and then casting it in foam latex, you get a texture that you like, but you get a movement and a sweep to the coat that you wouldn't be able to get if you were using an actual alligator skin.
We put in certain parts of the garment, we can put some spandex where you're not going to see it, and so we can move it. And stunt people, yeah, theirs is not quite as tight maybe, or they might have a different underarm, you know, thing we call a gusset that we put in so they can raise their arms up higher, basically. But Electra's outfit is being made in stretch pleather, so it's going to move without all that stuff. It's basically a vinyl that's made to look like leather. So it comes in yardage. It looks like leather, but it stretches, and you sew it like spandex. So it's great.
I want a fucking costume.
When you're dealing with a man who's 325 pounds and 6'7" tall, it's difficult to find a fabric that is going to make up into a suit that is very pale in color.
Crazy.
Because most pale suitings are usually lightweight. If you put very lightweight fabric onto a man of that size, it just looks like an old flannel flapping around. It looks, you know. So what I wanted to do was to have him beautifully tailored, but what Mark kept insisting was that the tones that we used were as pale as possible. It would be the antithesis of what Kingpin was, that the baddie was dressed as a goodie, you know, that beneath this angelic exterior, this clinical white world would be, you know, the heart of darkness.